This is not a huge buck, but it's the first buck I shot here on the school property, so I think to do the cabin justice, we need to hang it on the outside of the cabin. It'll be pretty cool. And yeah, we're back at the cabin again. Okay, so you can all snicker right now because I'm using a power tool. Keep laughing until you're done. You good? Okay, so I am today going to be using some power tools because we didn't build this whole thing with hand tools. It'd be cool if we did. At some point, log cabin with hand tools, but for now, this thing, it was built. We did use some portable power. So that's what we're going to continue with today. You're going to just have to bear through me doing random stuff around the cabin today because that's what this video is about. I got to get a ladder out though, because what we're going to do is this little, this doesn't look like much. It's like this opening right here doesn't look like much right now, but that's a pretty good area, and that is where the skull's going to go. It's going to look awesome. I just don't know if I should go from the top of the roof and hang over or try to go up from the front on. We'll try with the front first. Here's the thing, I'm trying to finish everything because I'm sick of this ladder being in the cabin. It ruins the vibe. So I'm trying to get everything done with this ladder. Get it out. God, I'm strong. All right, we're getting there. I thought I was there, but I put the screw too low. Oh. Got it? Yeah, buddy. Nice and protected from the elements. Oh, now we're good. I don't think you know how excited I am about this. Looks great. Like the OCD in me, oh man, it's like it should have been down a little bit more. I got to go back up there. Come on, you got to be kidding me. Now we're back to the other hole. Do you know how that dialed in so perfect now? Perfecto. You get my thumbs up, it's good. All right, on to the next project. Okay, so finally, some nice snowshoes. Mike and Tina got these for the cabin here. They came out of a cabin. They said that the person's cabin they came out of, I'm very scattered. The cabin that these came out of, the girl got them from Canada. They're pretty beat up though. Beat up, they're not usable. I'm not gonna use them, I don't think, anyway. But what we need to do is get this rawhide. So if you don't know anything about snowshoes, rawhide snowshoes, the rawhide has a lacquer on them, and that's what protects them because the snow is abrasive. So it protects them. If we just hang it out like this, at some point mice or something are going to figure a way out to chew at this. So we're going to take off these leather binding straps for now, lacquer these things up out here, and then hang them. Try to do all that one day. Is it going to work? I don't know if the lacquer's going to dry. We'll see. Okay, so Duralux Marine Spar Varnish is what I was recommended from the company in which I purchased my snowshoes from. I have the Bear Paw. This is like, what is, I don't know what that one's called off the top of my head. I forgot. Like the tennis racket looking ones. Point being that this is what they say is the absolute best. I guess because it is water grade, meaning it's used for marine, like boat decks and things like that. So think of the snow, water. I'm sure you could put two and two together. All you do is literally brush it on, really light coat. And then if I was gonna use these, I'd put 4 or 5 coats on possibly. But this is just really for show. Down the road, we'll probably put more on and actually try to use these snowshoes. What's up, doggy? Hello. In the middle of filming, these people mess everything up.
It's unbelievable.
So I finished the first side of these. It was still a little bit tacky, but I flipped them over because, again, I'm not too concerned that they're perfect for actually snowshoeing. More concerned that they are protected right now from the environment. We can come back through. There was one spot on these that's popped, so I'm gonna have to repair that at some point with some more rawhide. But otherwise, what I'll do is throughout the next couple weeks here, just keep adding on some more of this, do some more coats as I'm here, and get it done. So just let this dry up now and it'll be perfect. All right, so next part of the project, shelf in the cabin. So I have this old piece of barnwood, figure out where we're gonna put it, and have at it. Great. Now, the shelf looks crooked in the photo, but it's really not. It's straight according to the wall. I didn't even really measure. And if you want to fix that on camera, you just do this. Straight, I promise, straight, I promise. I know it's a little dark in here, but I literally am like, okay, if I put this here now, the shelf looks official. Perfect, look at this. Getting there. So the walls inside the cabin, if you didn't see my other videos, are literally these fence planks, okay? They're super cheap, they're like $1 each. They're nice and long, so you get a lot out of them. And you can just rough cut them. So you basically, one board's here, slide it up, then come down here with your pencil to about where you need, mark it, cut it, solid. Few little spots I'm filling in are the only ones left that we didn't get to do when we were putting the walls in. Why? I don't know, we ran out of boards and I didn't want to go get 2 or 3 boards, so every time I went to Home Depot I kept forgetting to pick some more of these up. But now we got them. done all of that. So we hung the shelf. We got the rest of the wall. There was like 3 pieces of wall we had to put up yet. That's done. Got the snowshoes going. Got the skull hung. What a good day. So the next little thing that we're going to focus on right now is, you see this locking mechanism we have? Listen, I'm not trying to totally lock this up that it's like secure, because you want to bust the window, just go in. So here's the point. This was like temporary, but I like this, that this just drops down and holds the door in place, right? The problem is when you're in there at night, how are you going to lock it, right? The other thing is when you get clowns that work with you, you go in there and they do this, and then you got to open the window and try to reach around. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to leave this on because I like this. I got this out of the old barn, and make a new locking mechanism. It's not going to be Dick Prenicky like advanced, but a little bit of metal, a little bit of thread all, and it'll be good. It's going to work. I know it's going to work. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's get started. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're gonna take this, which this is what would drop down in front of the door anyway, okay? I keep screwing it on and off because I keep putting it on the wrong way. Okay. Okay, so here's what's happening with this. So this is what was dropping down in front of the door. I'm gonna make this a solid piece with another piece of wood behind it, and this will go through the wall. So when you lift the outside one, the inside one comes up, hand being the inside one. And when that goes down, up, down. Alright, so I'm getting the backside of my locking mechanism on. Theory works perfect, but application is not working. I'm going to show you before I tighten this down what the problem is. So, if you can see here, alright, when I move this side comes down, right? So, now this is loose, of course. See how that's loose yet? But when this would come down, the outside one would lock, we'd go up. The problem is, and it's going to be too dark to film this, but the door, when it hits the slam here, I don't know what you call this, the door catch, I don't know. So when it hits there, where this comes down, you could see there's a big gap, right? So the door ends here, there's a huge gap. I'd have this huge hook on the outside. So it's not going to work the way I thought. So I'm going to have to figure out now how I can readjust this thing to work. But you get the theory here. I mean, the theory I think is good. They both come up, they both go down. They both come up, they both go down. So the snowshoes are still a little bit damp, but I got to get going here in a couple minutes. So we're going to still hang them. I mean, they're going to dry. They're just going to sit out anyway. So see if we can make this happen. Let's see if we can get it nice and squared off and perfect. Does that look good or does that look good? We are just hammering out the projects today. Hammering them out. Whew. So that's going to wrap up. No, it's not, because my tools are not put away. Always put your tools away. So that's going to wrap up today's project. I feel like I got so much done. I am so excited about all of this. It's finally like coming together. I do have a rocking chair. I think for this side, the problem is when the door is open, it's gonna hit the chair. So I don't know what we're gonna do with the chair yet. Maybe it'll go under the window. But the point is, it's finally coming along. I just gotta close in them eaves. I'm gonna put different hinges on the door, like a strap hinge, if you know what that is. So right now, if you look at those silver hinges that I'm pointing to, they don't let the door open all the way up. against the wall. A strap hinge will allow that. I should do that from the beginning, but I don't know. Sometimes you don't think stuff through. But point is, today was a good day. I got the snowshoes up. I got them varnished. I got the skull up on the peak of the cabin. I got a shelf up. Started messing with the door. A little bit discouraged with that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how we got to fix that. And then I think I just figured out how to fix it. But I don't have time. I'm gonna get going. What I'm most excited about, is to this place to be done, for this place to be done. I'm all tongue twisted. I'm most excited for this place to just be totally finished up, snowstorm, and I'm staying in here. I am so excited for that. So excited. All right, so listen, I gotta go drink a cold beer and eat a good meal because I am done for the day right now. And then computer work later, editing this too. So I hope you enjoyed this trip to the cabin again. Like I said, you're gonna have to deal with me in the cabin because I love the cabin. So until next video, stay in the cabin. If you don't have a cabin, woods, you get what I'm saying.